All right, so I just got in Los Angeles a few hours ago, and I had a meeting with this CEO of the Black Karate Federation, Casey Jones, and I purchased these beautiful crests. And I want you all to know that these crests are an institution. Designed by the great one, Jerry Smith, of course, and worn by the great men of the Black Karate Federation, in particular, Steve Muhammad, and the ones still wearing it today, Sam Pace and Wild Man and Albert Walker, and I still have my original. Anyone that has one, that's all good. You can always create your own crest, and that's not a bad thing. But these crests, man, you can't take this thing lightly. I mean, even back in I think in 1969, I believe the first crest was sold for $10. It sold for $10. In reality, I actually had a gentleman. As a matter of fact, he was Caucasian white, and he asked to buy my silk crest. It was only two made, and Ron Chappelle gave it to me. He wanted to buy it. He offered me $200 to buy the crest. And I asked him, I said, the crest that you're wearing, he was wearing a crest. I believe he told me he was a student of Robert Temple's student. I believe it's the second generation under Robert Temple, or he's under Robert Temple. But he didn't know Grandmaster Robert Temple, by the way, wonderful, excellent and awesome fighter and martial artist. But he didn't even know. He couldn't give me any history of the crest that he was wearing. You don't even know nothing about the crest, man. But if you do, know that this is extremely valuable. Extremely powerful. Don't you know that this crest was in the most beloved martial art movie of all time, Enter the Dragon? Huh? Let me just run it down to you. This was in the movie Enter the Dragon. On the back wall of Sanders Black Karate Federation School, Sanders BKF on 103rd and Western, iconic school. The fist, the Pan-African flag, the cobra, the scroll at the bottom saying BKF. This is an institution. To wear it, you should be humbled and honored, and at the same time, pay the cost to be the boss. Or don't accept it. Give it back. Man, you know, I'm just being real. Some of the greatest men of who ever walked this planet wore this crest or still wear it today. And I mentioned one, Steve Muhammad. I can say his name. I mean, I've worn mine for 52 years. 52 years. Look how powerful that is, man. Ooh. Anyway, I just wanted to give you the word, for if you're a member of the Black Karate Federation, don't hesitate to do what you need to do. If you're a non-member of the Black Karate Federation, go above and beyond, because to have this crest really is saying something. And you look up Casey Jones, he's the CEO of the Black Karate Federation, and look him up and you get your crest from him. And I'm Kreger. Ashe Namaste.